What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jonathan Little, over at the I-70 Podcast. We'd like to give a special shout out to our people over at G-Town Auto Body Shop. Has your car been in a wreck lately? Do you need any repaint work done? Do you need any work done on your car? Please hit my people up over at G-Town Auto Body Shop out in Dutton, Missouri. Tell them I-70 Podcast and John sent you. Let me get some off my chest real quick, Nick. Let me say this, bro. It's World Cup time here in the United States of America, and I'm going to say this. If Mexico and the United States keep winning, I don't believe we going to make it, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. It's too much partying. Listen, this is what I'm saying, Nick. It's too much partying going on. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think the American people, we're going to make it. Not the teams.
John, you either hungry or you not.
I mean, I hear all that, but listen, this is what I'm saying, though.
You either hungry or you not.
All this damn drinking we got. Can y'all imagine if Mexico and the United States team keep winning, bro?
You either hungry or you not.
Okay, you right. You right. Fair enough. Look, I'm excited. I ain't never been no soccer fan. I am now.
If you scared, go to church.
Okay, that's real. Okay, that's a good point. Look, Nick, these games is on Sunday, Monday. We got Monday night football coming up.
That was actually good.
You like that, bro?
That was actually good. I ain't gonna hold you. That was actually good. Somebody need to make that a little like.
Show that. Look, I'm gonna have to start trademarking this shit, bro. Real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm giving away too much game.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, that's right. Now listen,
Monday night football.
I got one of them ones in the building. I'm excited. I want to get the episode rolling because I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? My dolphin give a lot of gems, a lot of game. I want to get the show rolling. Nick, you ready?
I'm always ready.
Esai, you ready? All right, man, let's do this. Podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, man. Tap into what I got going on. This is the I-70 Podcast, where we bring the world together one episode at a time. That's right. Now, listen, as I said before in my soft open, I got one of the ones in the building, okay? I've been knowing my dog for a while. I've been watching him curate his craft. I watched him go from Sunday parties, day parties. We're going to get into that. So now he's traveling all around the globe, all around the United States of America. You can't pigeonhole my dog as no Midwest DJ no more, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I got none other than Nick Davis in the building. How you doing, brody?
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, baby. Now, listen, I like to handle business first here on I-70 Podcast.
Yeah, I already know.
Before we get into all the fun we're going to talk about, I want to handle business first. Goodies coming up.
Yes.
July 11th.
Yes.
Okay. Break that down. Can you break down what is Goodies, bro, and where did the idea of Goodies start from?
So the idea of Goodies started from me wanting to do my own thing. So truthfully, it started from a party that I saw in San Diego.
Okay. Shout out San Diego.
San Diego is called Hickeys and Dry Humps.
Okay.
Great, fantastic name.
Hickeys and Dry Humps.
They're like shout out to Jewel, shout out to the whole team over there. They've been killing it for years.
Yeah.
But I heard a mix that they did, and I was like, man, I want to do a party like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, fuck. And this was when I was a senior in college.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, I got this idea. So I started putting it together, and I did my first one in 2019.
Okay.
But the idea was just to, do a party that was just fun. It was fun for me to DJ and bring in some of the DJ homies as well. And it just kind of like do my own thing, and then kind of be at this time. This is like clubs are and the clubs have been doing their thing, but yeah. I kind of wanted to be not anti that, but like not that, something different. So like if you didn't want to buy a bottle for the night,
mm-hmm.
you didn't want to stand in the VIP section, and you're like you just wanted to not do that but still go out. That was kind of where Goodies came from. So
and I always say, man, it's definitely a different thing, and you just pointed it out. You don't have that feeling when you go to Goodies. Like, that's you can, but it's like Goodies is just good vibes to me. Like, I'm giving you my personal opinion because I've gone to a few. I'm going to the one on Saturday. Be there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. First of all, let me say this.
Please.
July 11th, 1 p.m. Okay, 1414 West 9th Street, KC Bottoms. Look, if you're in the KC area, surrounding areas, World Cup time, pop out. You'll have you a good time. You understand what I'm saying? Just hit my dog IG. You get all the information you need. Get you a ticket, whatever. So when did you do the first Goodies? Like, was it a house party?
No,
was it
the very you gonna ready for this one? The very first Goodies, it was October of 2019. It was at Soul Cantina.
Ah, okay, all right now. Yeah. And how did it go? Did the vibe go how you wanted it to go?
It was great. I ain't gonna hold you. It was great. I didn't know what to expect, obviously, right? So I started promoting it like in end of August for like an October thing, and I had never done anything like that before. So I DM'd everybody. I was like, I think I sent out like legit like 1,000 messages on Facebook.
Okay,
every single friend I had on Facebook, I messaged them. I said, hey, I'm doing a party. Here's the page. Here's the event, and I just did all of that. And the response was like, it was insane. It was really like, it was cool to see. It like really warmed my heart, and I was like, okay, this might be something. So the first one was absolute banger.
Mm-hmm.
The second one in November was cool. Like, it was like the second one, I was like, okay, maybe we really have something. December, when I did it in December, it was snowstorm outside, I'm pretty sure. And so that kind of like threw it off a little bit, but whatever. But then after that, it just kind of kept snowballing. COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
that March. And so I remember that the very last one I did was March of 2020. Like legitimately a week before the world shut down.
Yeah. Man, I remember them times, bro.
Yeah.
We was working at the nightclub.
We
We're
was.
going to get into all that, though.
Yeah. But no, I did that, and it was super cool. And then, like, I brought it back, like, post-COVID. And the very first one I did, like, post-COVID was, like, it exploded. And I was like, okay, we're here.
And, bro, one thing I can say about it, and it has to be you, bro, the vibe at Goodies, bro. Like, and correct me if I'm wrong, have you ever had an issue at one of your parties?
We have, but it's just like, you know, it's a thing. That's just nightlife in general. You go out anywhere.
That's real.
In my opinion, you go out anywhere. You know, people. We was talking about that before the joint started.
Yes, sir. Yep.
But yeah, that just happened. But it doesn't really happen like that. It's just, but you know, it's still just like a good vibe. I always try to put it that way.
It's a great vibe, bro. Like for me, it's like, oh, Jakey Flaky, what's up, Pepe? So I always say this with Goodies. Goodies for me. All the men who go out how John going out, and this is what I'm saying. If you'll go out and have a good time, see some beautiful women, and party with some like-minded gentlemen, Goodies is the place to be, bro, because the beautiful women are coming, bro. That's why John gonna show up. And then the music good. Because I'm gonna say this, though, Nick. Me personally, bro, I can't kick it if the DJ not good.
That's a fact,
and that's just me, bro.
Understandable.
And I'm not knocking nobody, but that's me. I don't want to be in a spot where the DJ ain't cooking. I'm not saying you got to play all trap or none of that, because I listen to more than just, you know, trap and drill and all that bullshit. But you got to be good, bro. Like if the DJ ain't rocking, we got an issue when it come to me. And I don't never got that problem with my dog, Nick, even when we met. So look, tell me this though, Nick. When did you start DJing?
So I started DJing. I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
It was 2012.
And was it a house party? What had to be? Oh no!
I started DJing in my bedroom.
Okay,
so
yeah.
So when I started DJing, I didn't want to really do any of the party stuff. I just thought DJing was cool.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you've probably heard of like DJ battles. You probably seen Juice before, shit like that.
For sure.
So I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And so I just started doing that, and I was like, nah, I don't need to do parties, whatever. I was totally fine just DJing in my room. So I DJed in my room for, I don't know, like 2 years.
Getting on mom's nerves.
No, what's crazy is not at all.
Okay.
Like my mom was the biggest supporter, and she still is to this day. She's always been like when I said, hey, this is something I want to do. And, you know, like growing up, kids always say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I really like to. I begged her for years. I was like, hey, I want to try DJing, yada yada yada. And she finally was like, okay, you know, I bought you this for your birthday, little mini setup. And after I got that, I quit everything. I quit sports, quit all the after school clubs. I would go to school, come home, I would do my homework, and then I would DJ, I would eat dinner, and then I would DJ again, and then I would go to bed. And I just did that every single day.
I hear that, bro.
Yeah.
And so when did you know, like, what was that first time you jumped out there and got in front of an audience stuff?
Woo!
Yeah.
So, a couple of them come to mind. So I did my school's like homecoming.
Okay.
No, I did the freshman welcome dance. I did the freshman welcome dance.
Gotcha.
It was like my senior year, maybe.
Out there in Omaha, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Omaha, baby.
Shout out to Omaha. Nebraska, we in the building. But yeah, I did that welcome dance, and that was cool because like it was just all my friends.
Right.
And it was a whole like it was cool because I was like, hey, I'm a senior, I know I can play all this stuff, and like this is what we're listening to, so it wasn't a big deal. But like when I really jumped out there was when I was a freshman in Kansas City in college. I went to Rockhurst. And I never told anybody I DJ because I didn't want to like put it out there. I was just like, this is just kind of what I do. But then word started getting around like, oh, Nick that lives on the 4th floor, he DJs.
Yeah.
And so I remember I was in the Black Student Union, and they said, hey, we're doing a Halloween party, we need a DJ. And this girl was like, oh, Nick DJs, he can DJ. And I was like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. So I DJ'd it. Worst night I've ever had.
Bro, and that was gonna be one of my questions, Nick. So I'm so glad you said that. What was so bad about it?
So it was I was a freshman. I was 18, right? Okay. This was a party. This was the Halloween party for the Black Student Union. And it might be somebody out there who I know there is, because I know people who were at that party. Yeah. But I was a freshman, chocked full of juniors and seniors, right? I didn't know what they listened to. I wasn't playing. I wasn't thinking to play Future or Thug or anything like that. And that's what they were trying to listen to. Yeah. I was like, yo, this is the songs that I listen to, me and my friends. So this is going to work. And the party was probably like 3.5, maybe 4 hours. I remember everybody sat down the entire time.
No.
I wish I was joking. I can still see it.
Yeah.
Everybody sat down the entire time. It was horrible, except for one song I played, it was Commas, because the Alphas wanted to stroll. Gotcha. They got up, played that, they strolled, and sat right back down. And like that was it. Yeah. And so what's funny about that is that happened. I was like, I remember when it was done, I was like, yo, maybe I just need to focus on school. Yeah. I was like, maybe I just need to focus on school. But there was a homie who was there, and he was like, yo, I want you to DJ my birthday party. And I was like, did you not just see what the fuck I did for 3 hours? You want me to DJ your birthday party now?
That was 3 hours of that?
Yeah, no, it was brutal.
Ooh.
It was brutal.
Ooh.
Like, I legit almost quit that night.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, and he's like, no, I'm gonna have you come to the crib. I'm gonna tell you like all the songs that like we fuck with. And I was like, all right, okay, cool. And so I went over to his house like a week, 2 weeks later. And I just sat in his living room. He was like, oh yeah, this the band. Like, it was him and his homies. He was like, what else would we be listening to? And they just like rattled off like 50, 60, 70 songs. And that was the start.
Yeah.
And then so I did his birthday party like a month later. And it was just like a house party. Probably what you were thinking of. It was at somebody's crib. And I was there until like 4 a.m, DJing. And everybody was, drinking, kicking in the living room all throughout the house. And I just had music blaring. And I was like, okay, maybe I can't do this.
Now, so was that the turning point for you as far as DJ? Because I'm sure you had some times after that, but was that the turning point in your DJ career? Like, okay,
I wouldn't call it the turning point, but that was more so the point where I was like, okay, I can do this.
Okay, gotcha.
So now let me really figure it out.
Yes, sir.
That's what that was.
I heard that. Now, let me throw down memory lane real quick,
please.
with my dog, right? Because I remember the first time I met him.
Okay.
He was working at the nightclub, right? That no longer exists. It's
Correct.
a whole different name now, right? So the first time I met him, y'all know I'm still fresh to KC at the time. So I'm a little standoffish a little bit because I'm not hearing. All right, hold on, Nick. Wait
I'm telling you. We told the truth.
Yeah, that's real. That's
Tell the
real.
truth, 70.
I'm a little standoffish at the time, right? And I'm not really feeling the vibe, right? Because it was some DJs that was coming through. I'm like, all right, man, they cool, but damn, bro, where the DJs at? Like, because at the time, with ownership or whatever, they was bringing through who they felt like could DJ. I will never forget my dog first set, bro. I'm posted up on the bar. I'm security at the time. I'm posted up on the bar, bro. And my head just bobbing. And I'm like, bro, who the fuck is dude? And it's crazy that I said that in my head because of his tagline. Who is Nick Davis? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, buddy up there rocking. And then, listen, I want to introduce myself. We've been tight ever since then,
100%,
bro.
100%,
For show that, bro, because I'm going to say this. At this time, this particular nightclub, y'all, Nick had this motherfucker rocking, bro.
Yeah, it was like a regular thing too, which was so crazy. And that was one of those spots where it was like, I think like there are two spots that I really do attribute to like what I do.
Go ahead.
So the first one's Throwback.
Yes.
Because I used to do every Thursday there. And that's how I really learned how to DJ a club. I was doing those Thursdays when I was still in school.
Shout out Throwback.
100%.
Yeah.
I was doing those Thursdays when I was still in school.
Got you.
And I was like, I would like do those Thursdays. I get home at like 4 a.m, and I wake up at 8 a.m. to go to calculus or differential equations or physics or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was half asleep in class. I was like, yo, but remember I had that like, yo, I can do this. So I was like, fuck it, this is what I want to do now. So I'll fall asleep in school. Bro, I got kicked out of school because I was failing.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because I was failing, because all I wanted to do was DJ. And at this point, I'm a junior senior. I'm making money. Not money for real.
But you getting paid to do what you love to do.
I'm getting paid to do what I want to do. And when you 20 and you making, like several, like $800 a weekend or whatever.
Yes, sir.
You can't nobody tell you shit.
And you the DJ.
Yeah, and you the DJ, and you making a few $100s a weekend, and all your homies ain't doing shit. You like, yo, we can go. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go do this and the third. When you 20, 21, you ain't got no real responsibilities. It's fire.
You away from home.
Yeah. But no, so that was like the time that like really like showed me how to DJ a nightclub. That's how I learned a lot of my stuff, and I kind of like just got really good. And I feel like that kind of really like put me on with the city.
Yeah.
And so then after I moved from Throwback, it just started to like build, and I think that's when it was like at that point I hit the stratosphere, and like I don't want to say like that, but like that's when it was like, okay, like when I started doing the Sundays, and I started doing every Friday, and it was like, okay, like we are here to where it got to the point where it was like it was cool, and I appreciate it. I'm very, very grateful, very humble, and very glad about it. But I'll be walking down the street, motherfucker yell my name, and I'm like, huh,
bro, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, that it kind of, I ain't gonna say put me on the map, but it made me a familiar face. Because at this time, bro, nothing, to me, this is just my opinion, nothing was competing with Bridges at this time, bro.
Them Sundays, that year,
Sundays, bro.
That the very first year we did it was, and like, because I remember coming in on the Sundays, and they were like, hey, we're gonna open the doors at 3, but Nick, you ain't got to start till 4. Right. Something like that. But I would walk in that motherfucker at 3:45 because all I got to do walk up, set up and play. And they be jumping. I'm like,
jumping.
Okay, motherfucker's pointing. Yo, what up, Nick? And I'm like, hey, I don't know who y'all are, but what's up? And it was like that. I remember talking to like the staff and the bottle girls, and they're like, yeah, tables are booked out like 4 weeks in advance.
And and I'm keeping it real,
like,
y'all.
it's very,
He's
that was
not
legit.
exaggerating, bro.
I
Like,
remember the first time they told me, I was like, what do you mean? They're like, yeah, like people were trying to, like, we were having like NBA players or whatever in town, and they're trying to buy tables off of people because it wasn't that, and there could have been other things going, but it wasn't like
not
it
like
was
that.
not like that.
I'm gonna
sorry,
say everybody, especially I'm gonna just say in the Westport district. Let me put it that
Yeah,
way.
there you go.
Nothing was happening on Sundays at this time in Westport, and if it was low key.
Yeah.
Bro, it was food trucks out front.
Oh my God, I
It was
forgot
a
about
line,
that. Wow,
bro. It was,
and the line would be down to the corner, like the far corner.
Come on, man. The bottle girl. Look, let me tell you how packed the patio was. The bottle girls had to get carried on Dakota shoulders.
Yes.
All the big brolicky ass security guards to get through the crowd, bro.
Yes.
Like it was that.
It
packed,
was
bro.
deep,
Like,
and we was, and like it was. So like when I saw that was happening, I told myself, I said, okay, I want to I want to have fun DJing this,
Yes.
right? But I was like, initially, I was like, okay, like what are some like I ain't heard this in a minute songs that I could play that would like on it's because it's a Sunday. They didn't already have the Friday and the Saturday nights
facts.
full. They didn't heard March Madness already, you know, which I'm still playing because March Madness is a banger. But
it's my favorite Future song. He is, bro.
But I was like, yo, how can I really like make this a thing? Yeah. And I like people still. What's so crazy, and this literally happened last night. I was at Mosaic last night. Dude walked up to me. Bridger's Patio. We stopped doing those Sundays a minute ago.
Yeah, a minute ago.
Dude walked up to me and said, yo, man, Nick, you killed them Bridger Sunday. I've been out of town.
Yeah.
On the coast. And I wish I was lying. On the coast. Motherfucker, yo, Nick Davis. Yeah. Yo, man, I went to a Bridger Sunday before and you killed it. And I was like, oh, shit, like, thank you.
Man, it was so, listen, it was an amazing time, bro, for sure, bro. Like, and did we do that pre-COVID? Or
no, it was after COVID.
Post-COVID.
That was after COVID.
Because
that first summer, that was the summer that everybody had gotten back out. So like fully. Sure. I think it was summer of 21.
For sure.
Summer of 21 was the first time everybody was like legitimately like, yo, we're back outside.
Man, listen, I could go all day long about them Sundays.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
It was an amazing time. Now, let me ask you this question, bro.
Please.
For an aspiring DJ, right? How does Nick Davis prep himself for a DJ set?
So for a DJ set, it's one, knowing knowing where I'm going to play it.
Okay,
right?
got you. I heard that.
And just kind of, I always say you want to know your music.
I heard that.
Know your music to where you don't necessarily have to think about it. So like it's practice. And I know there are so many great DJs out there. There's so many DJs I look up to, and so many I try to get better every single time I DJ. But for aspiring DJs, you want to know your music and just practice. Okay. So like prepping for a set is just practicing. Practice just DJing because you need to make that to where it's second nature for you to go from one song to the next because there's going to be a million other things going on while you're DJing. People are going to be talking to you. Somebody's going to say, hey, can you shout out my birthday? Then the management's going to be texting you about doing this. And then the lighting person's going to have a question about the song you're about to do and just all these different things. So like the best way to prep for a set is know your music and then just practice the hell out of it.
Okay. And now as far as practicing, you mean just in the room,
DJing, just play because like at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to, and that's where the fun needs to come from, honestly.
Okay, got you.
If you're not having fun just DJing, like I told you, when I started DJing, I quit. I played football, I played basketball, I was on the student council, and I was part of like 2 other clubs. I quit all that shit.
To DJ.
To just go home and just DJ, just sit in my room and be like, man, like I would, on the drive home from school, there'd be the DJ on the radio, shout out Hot Boy, and he would be doing like the little rush hour mixes or whatever. Yeah. And I would just listen to everything he did and I would get home and I would just try and recreate it.
I heard that.
Just so practicing, you just need to enjoy DJing. Yeah. Just flat out. So like, because if you're not doing that, you should figure out either do something else or figure that out.
Because you don't love it.
Correct.
Yeah. Now, how important is it as a DJ to read the room?
That's all. That truthfully, sometimes that matters more than the skill itself. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now expound on that though. Read the room.
I've seen DJs, like you can have all the technical skills in the world. You can be able to cut and scratch and do all the cool tricks and all that. But if you playing songs that aren't good, don't nobody care. And so then in that same note, also I've seen DJs who they don't really mix, but they know exactly what song to play. And they can talk on the mic, yell at the crowd, and they know the crowd. They had the crowd in the palm of their hands, and they drop the next banger.
Gotcha.
They can do that for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I've seen that as well. Like so, yes, skill is important. Like technical skill is important. I think reading the room is more important than technical skill, though.
And then so as far as reading the room, I guess the question I really want to ask is like, do you got to be familiar with the venue that you're going into? Like what type of music is played at that particular venue?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
You do. And I think at a point it gets a little more niche, but overall, like we were talking about No Hands.
Yes.
No Hands is just, they're like,
I see where you're going with that.
yeah. There are certain songs that are just bangers,
Yes,
that
sir.
are just good, period, point blank, in most rooms. And then if you're in a Latin spot, it might be different than if you're like in a house or EDM spot compared to a top 40 spot compared to a hip hop spot.
Mm-hmm.
But like there are songs that transcend over all of those, and then there are songs that you know are going to be bangers. No matter what Latin club I go play, I know I can play this. No matter what house room I go into, I know I can play this. No matter what hip hop room I go into, I know I can play this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might do like if I'm going to go play in Houston, I might do a little more research. I might play a little more Travis Scott down there, a little more Don Toliver, a little more UGK, stuff
That's
like
right.
that. So
Shout out to the legend, boy. I love me some
100%.
UGK, boy.
Come on.
Yeah, man, I love me some UGK. Now, when did you start traveling? When did you start becoming a DJ that travels? You moving around, going to different cities.
So it was, I think the very first time I traveled, I think it was. So the very first time I traveled, I was still in college, and it was a DJ battle that I did.
Okay.
And it was in San Francisco. And because I love battling, I love competition, right?
Yeah.
Because
You won a couple up here, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on now, it's me.
I had to make sure. I'm
It's
sorry.
me. It's me.
I apologize.
It's
Forgot
me.
who I was talking to.
Yeah. But no, it was really cool because like I like it because you can differentiate who's better than the other.
Right.
I'm a numbers dude. I'm an engineer. I'm a numbers dude. Like, one is 1, 2, 3. Like it's right there. But I entered a battle that was in San Francisco. And I remember I entered the battle and they hit me like later that day. I put in my submission video.
Yeah.
They hit me later that day like, yo, we watched like the first 30 seconds, you're in. It's the date, you come just be here. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I went out to go to that battle. I lost. I was so upset that I lost.
What place you come in, if you don't mind me asking?
Second place.
Second place? Okay.
I feel like I should have won.
I heard that.
Feel like I should have won.
I heard
but it is what it is. That was well over 5. It was like 7, 8 years ago. But anyway, so that was the first time I traveled to DJ, and then I went to Oklahoma City shortly after that. And I was like, okay. And this was still like, I think I might have just graduated college, I think. And it was like, holy shit, like I am, like this is something I just like enjoy doing. And somebody's like, hey, we want you to come over state lines to come do this thing. And
Man,
I was like, yo, all right, like cool. Like I will be there. I was so excited. And I was like, y'all be there. I'll do whatever. I'm like, I'm going for it.
Yeah. Now, did that open your eyes though?
100%.
Traveling, going to different cities?
That was like the biggest thing because it showed me that there was so much more out there.
Yes, sir.
And it was there's so much more out there, and like, why not go do it? Like there's no reason to not.
Yeah.
So that was like doing that. That was like, okay, now I want to focus. How can I do this? How can I travel more? Right. And so that became such a big focus, and I've started to travel more, and I really do enjoy it. And it's cool as hell. I get to go.
Nick be everywhere, bro.
I get to go to. I was in Salt Lake City last weekend, staring at the mountains.
See my dog out there checking out scenery. You know what I mean?
Staring at the mountains.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, because what's really nice about it, truthfully, is like if I like let's say I go somewhere for just like I play a Saturday night somewhere, which was I did last week. Yeah. I'll land, get something to eat, take in all the sights, go to work, DJ for hour or two, and then just look at the sights.
Oh,
like,
man.
Oh man. Oh yeah, what's the food? I'm like, what's the food here? Like, what's to go to? I always go to local. Like, yo, where should I go eat? Like, what's like a spot that's like local to y'all? Like, what's y'all thing?
Right.
Man, I'm gonna go look at some mountains. I'm gonna go look. Bro, I was in Alaska, and I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go look at all this. It's like a vacation with like 2 hours, 3 hours of like actually like DJing, which is that's vacation still to me too. And then just more looking at the sights.
Now, how do you get as far as like how does a DJ get booked? Like how do y'all go about getting booked?
So to me, the big thing right now is social media, right?
Okay, all right.
And that's like that's such a strong tool to market yourself.
Yes, sir.
Because you can show your personality and you can show who you are, what you do. It doesn't give the full picture, of course.
Right.
But it's a good starting point, right? And then that's one thing, and then the other thing, which is just also very important, is just networking and relationships. I'm blessed to be able, like, some of my favorite DJs in the world are my friends now.
I know. Okay, I know that's
like
tough.
that. Like,
yes, sir.
They're legit. Like, they're the DJs where like I had their pictures on my wall, but they be texting me like, "Yo, what's going on?
What up?"
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit, like. Like it's cool. Like it's cool to know you. It's just it's weird, but like relationships, networking, to where like I go see them. They're like, and if you're a good person, that sticks out more than anything. Because to me in this industry, people can always tell who's in it just to make a quick buck, or in it for the look or whatever, as opposed to people who are in it because they just enjoy DJing truthfully. So But if you're a good person and your reputation will precede you.
Yes.
Case in point, I'm going to LA in August. And it's like I was like, talking to the homies or whatever, and the one homie, she hit me and she was like, "Hey, you're gonna be here. I'm DJing. You're DJing now." I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, it's just it's little things like that, and it makes such a huge difference when you're just a good person and you just kind of have a presence. You have to be around though.
Yes. Okay.
So the final thing I'll say when it comes to getting booked. Nobody's going to come beating down your door looking for you. You have to put yourself out there.
Okay.
That is the ultimate thing. And you can do it through social media. You can do it through just networking, getting out there, whether that be in Kansas City or for me, larger than Kansas City.
Right.
So, yeah.
And man, hell, I'm going to take that motherfucking advice. Yeah. That's why I said my dog's going to come and drop the gems today, man. Now, this is the perfect question. And I've always wanted to ask this, and you're the perfect person to ask.
Hope so.
What is killing club culture, in your opinion? Because, I mean, I see the difference in regards to just how things are moving as far as the club goes now. Is it the phones? Is it the sections? What do you think it is? Because I think it's a combination of the two.
How honest can we be on the I-70 podcast?
This is I-70 podcast, baby. You understand me? You can be as honest as you want to be. Don't step on no toes because you got places to be, people to meet.
Yeah.
What do you think is killing club culture?
I think like the whole, so like the phone thing.
That's my number one.
I used to take phones.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
So like if somebody hold it, like especially if they come to in there like within arm's reach, I'm snatching that motherfucker.
Give me this motherfucker.
And it be unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm calling somebody. I'm FaceTiming somebody. I remember one time.
Hell, bro.
100%. Don't put your phone in my fucking face. I don't do that. I don't come in your job to do that shit.
Yeah.
But I remember one time I took somebody's iPhone, went to the settings, changed that bitch Chinese, and handed it back to him.
Oh, this nigga's a demon.
100%. And I don't normally like to do that, but at that point, I'd had 30 fucking phones in my face. And what be pissing me off is like when somebody would put a phone on their head and it'll be like, play no hands.
Yeah.
And we abusing that song on this podcast, but play no hands. And I'm like, I'm going to play it. Like,
relax.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And so I do that, but then my favorite thing to do now, and I saw a DJ, shout out Rich Medina, somebody was requesting the song. He took his headphones off and just went like that to give it to him. And the girl was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, he was like, "Relax."
Right.
But no, the phone thing, the request thing is not making it as fun. I think I don't know. So I think club culture still has its place.
Yes, absolutely.
It still has its place. It still does its thing. I want to lead with that. I think that there's ways to go about it. I think so the whole point. Look, with club culture, sections became a thing, right?
Yes.
Sections were not always a thing,
for sure.
But sections became a thing, and the idea of sections was one. We know this because working nightlife. You want to be seen.
You want to be seen.
So you buying that bottle in 1942 and you getting that sign because you want to be seen.
You want to be seen.
And in order to be seen, you got to have people that are not in said sections that are just on the dance floor.
Yes, sir.
So when you get less of that, then it makes people not want to necessarily buy tables. Because we didn't see where like people don't want to buy tables because they're like, yo, one, I can go get a drink at the bar because it's not, it's not super packed.
Yeah.
But two, I'm not in a position to be seen, so they don't necessarily want to do that. So that's kind of like hurting the culture, but I think it still exists because like I did the club last night.
No, it's still you're right.
It will always club culture. I don't want to say it's getting killed. I think it's changing.
I like that.
The thing that I always say is somebody turns 21 every single day.
Big facts.
Somebody turns 21 every single day, and when the weekend comes, there's a whole new batch of people that have never been to that experience, and they want to experience it. I still love it. There's so much fun about me DJing and being able to cut the music. I remember cut the music. We got bottles on the way right now. Everybody move out the way. We got 10 bottles of 1942 coming to this section right now. It's so-and-so's birthday. We about to do this. If y'all ready, we can do it. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Boom. And just like, it's stuff like that.
I hear that.
That's always going to exist, and I still love it. So I think club culture is just changing. And which is
That's
good.
A good way to put it.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's good because like we need those varieties, the same way that we have different clubs or different parties that have different genres of music. We need different parties that are different type of environments. We need the lounge vibe. We need the underground, the underground vibe. We need the backyard cookout vibe. But we also still need, the nightclub vibe. So and so is at tables. The dance floor is packed.
Yes.
And we got bottles coming out. So.
And I'm guilty. Listen, I'm talking shit, y'all. I'm guilty of it. I love me a good section. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We was just in Miami for Memorial Day weekend. We went to Vendome.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to Vendome. That was an amazing.
Look at his eyes, was hilarious.
Listen to me, bro. That was an amazing experience, bro. Top to bottom, bro. Everybody at Vendome, from the door guys to the gentlemen, because they got it's like the bar backs. I don't want to call them security guards, but they got guys who help out with the tables as well. They come get the bottles and everything. Phenomenal, bro. I mean, the women was beautiful. Club was packed. Kodak Black killed it. Phenomenal time. So I can't say, it's not like I dislike the club or nothing like that, because I'm going to get me a section if I come through the spot. Or maybe I won't. You know what I mean?
It depends on the vibe. But how you feeling today?
There you go. That's a good point. Now, as far as being a DJ, how do you ensure you get your money? Like, have you ever had any bad experiences with promoters or nightclubs? You got to say the name or nothing.
No, I won't.
But how do you ensure you get your money and make sure you get paid?
It's all relationships. So like, remember, reputation precedes you, right?
Yes, sir.
So if somebody's like, hey, this place is a little shady, they owe me money, whatever. If somebody tells me that, I'm like, okay, maybe I won't go play there.
Okay, gotcha.
For the most part, clubs do a really good job of, like, clubs, promoters, whoever, they do a really good job of getting their stuff together. Also, I throw parties, so I understand what the back end looks like a lot of the times.
Gotcha.
Them event by payouts be taking like a week and a half, 2 weeks sometimes.
Gotcha.
It's very annoying. So, I understand that, so I get it, but yeah, ensuring I get them. I've never really had a problem. There was one instance I had a problem, and it was a larger sum of money.
Okay.
And it took me a minute. I'm lucky. Shout out to my brother. My brother's a lawyer.
Okay. Shout out to bro.
My brother, shout out Cole, my big brother.
Yeah.
He is a lawyer. So anytime I need to invoke he got the, whatever the little names, the letters be after the name.
Yeah.
He got the letterhead stationery.
Yeah.
I could send that.
Don't
joint.
make me.
Come on. I've done it on other stuff.
Yeah.
Like trademark shit. Oh, that was so much fun. I've sent the cease and desist before. It's fun. But no, like, I've never really had a problem with, like, getting bread.
Okay.
There was one time, and like I said, it was a larger sum of money, but we got to figure it out. It just took way longer than it should have been.
Gotcha.
So.
And was it just on their end?
It was on their end. It was on their end. But, and then, so again, my lawyer brother is like, you don't have a contract with him? And I'm like, no, I don't sign contract for every single DJ gig I do. I know DJs who do, but that's DJ Mustard, because he making, tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But that's not me. They gonna, they ain't, nobody's paying me $50,000 a DJ. So like, they can, they be all right.
It's DJs getting that though, huh?
So
the upper echelon,
but those are what we call hard ticket sellers in the industry.
Okay, gotcha.
Those are people that you go to see them, yes, DJ, but also perform the songs that they produced, or made or whatever. So like DJ Mustard is a great example.
Shout out DJ Mustard.
You can book DJ Mustard. DJ Mustard, he could just play DJ Mustard
for sure
set for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's all bangers, all chart toppers. So he's a hard ticket seller. So yeah, you gonna pay him, because people are gonna pay up. It's like it's the same as going to see Ashanti or Ja Rule or Nelly or whoever, because it's like, yo, these are DJ Mustard songs.
Yeah,
we
paying to hear them songs.
We are paying to not only hear them songs, because Nick Davis can play them songs, but we're paying to hear DJ Mustard play DJ Mustard songs, and that is when you start to get into that's that money right there.
Now, and you've been in the game for a while now, right? Do you have? And you built many relationships over time, right? But do you have a set group of, like, your favorite DJs? Like,
100%.
If you could give me like 3 of your favorite, and I know that's tough, bro, because you got relationships with everybody.
That's a very valid question. So that come to mind right away. Miles Medina, he's a DJ from San Francisco. Absolute dog. He's the reason why I started Goodies. I ended up telling him that. Yep. Yeah, he did the DJ set for Hickeys and Dry Humps.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite DJs ever. Miles Medina.
That last one gonna be the toughest one.
I know.
That's gonna be the toughest one.
Because I kind of got a second, but I'm like, man, is there somebody else I throw in there? So like, Beat Breaker, DJ Beat Breaker. Shout out Beat Breaker. He's from New York. Like world. That's the dude. He all over the world, legit. Yeah. Like I'll hit him up and he's like, yeah, I'm going to Hong Kong right now. And he's like, I'll be back to go do the day party in Vegas. Then I got to go to Miami. And I'm like, damn, like he just doesn't sleep. But no, B-Breaker is easily one of my favorite inspirations. That's like my favorite flat out like club DJ. Like you put him in any nightclub, he's going to walk through it. So Miles Medina, B-Breaker, and I'm leaving out a ton here. So if I don't say your name, I still love you, promise you. And then
I only gave him 3 choices.
Yeah, he did. And then the last one I'll say is 4 Color Zach.
Okay.
4 Color Zach. And all these guys are homies too, which is super cool. They're all homies. But 4 Color Zach, and he'll understand if he sees something ain't right in his head, bro.
Right. Okay.
That dude. I'm like, how the fuck did you think of that? Like, what the fuck?
And
man?
do you pull stuff from each one of them gentlemen, right?
Oh man, yeah, 100%. Yeah, so like, yeah, Miles and Zach, they DJ together a lot, which is super cool because it's like, yo, these are 2 of my favorites, and they just be kicking it together and DJing. And Miles is a fantastic DJ. Technical skill is amazing, and Zach is the same way. But and honestly, Miles too. Both of them motherfuckers, they up here, they just something in their head. I'm like, how the fuck do you think of that?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out to all y'all, man. I had to ask my dog that. Now, with you being from Omaha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you set up shop here in KC. I had a DJ Rocky Montana on.
Shout out Rocco.
And when I asked him to name his top DJs in the city, he mentioned yourself. That's a fact. You go check out the episode. He mentioned you.
Yeah.
How does that feel though, bro, to have a legend like Rocky Montana who's been doing it here for 20 years? Say Nick Davis is one of his favorite DJs here in Kansas City.
So it feels good, and I shout out. I always call him Rocco.
Yeah.
Shout out Rocky. And I appreciate it. It feels weird sometimes, to be honest with you, because when I started DJing, I didn't think of DJing like that. Gotcha. It was just something cool I like to do. Yeah. So going from that to like seeing where I'm at now, and being in those conversations is really like it's cool, and I'm very, very grateful for it. It just sometimes it don't feel real. It don't feel real. It don't feel right. So like I'm always appreciative of it, and it's good to have that and to kind of know that like I can be like up in those up in those type of conversations. So it's really cool. I love it, truthfully.
And man, and I always say, me not being from Kansas City myself, I get that same feel. Of course, not on the level of Nick Davis, right? But my thing is this though. With me not being from out here and having a podcast, bro, and when I go out in public and people, come up to me in regards to the podcast, it makes me feel,
exactly.
It makes you feel good, but I feel you on the part of like kind of like this shit ain't real, bro.
So,
you know what I mean?
So the thing that, and maybe I feel like you might experience it as well. Somebody had to tell it to me. It's called a parasocial relationship.
Okay,
where it's like these people know you, but you don't know them.
You feel me, bro?
Because there's all the people that watch. They shout out I-70 podcast, watch the I-70 podcast, but they watch I-70 and they watch it so much they feel like they know John.
Yeah.
So they might call it. They might you John, but like me, you John to me.
I haven't been called John in a long time.
So,
I'm keeping it real, bro.
But what I'm saying though is like
this episode of I-70 Podcast is brought to you by our special sponsor, G-Town Auto Body Shop out in Belton, Missouri. Let's be honest. Nobody plans for wrecks. Nobody plans for accidents. Nobody plans for chipped paint. If any of those things have transpired to your vehicle, please hit my people up over at G-Town Auto Body Shop. They will take care of you. They do great work. They don't take any shortcuts. Good quality people, good quality work. Please make sure you hit my people up. Once again, that's G-Town Auto Body Shop out in Belton, Missouri. Tell them I-70 Podcast and John sent you.
Somebody might walk up to you on the street that you ain't never seen before. Yeah. They gonna feel like they know you because they didn't seen all. What is this like? Is this episode 150?
What are we on now? Damn or 160? Well, 158, 159, some shit like that.
They didn't seen all the episodes. They feel like they know John.
Yes,
sir. So they might walk to you like you ain't never seen before in their life.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, John? You be like, what's up? Like,
bro, listen. And I hit my dog when I told him you was coming through. And I'm like, and I hadn't been going outside, but I finally went outside. And honestly speaking, when you don't go outside, bro, you may get the feeling that people don't know you or not rocking with you because of social media. But I always say, and I had to learn this last weekend taught me this more. Social media not real all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't give you the real perception because Nick, bro, I went out, every spot I went to, somebody walked up to me wanting an interview. Like bro said, people I'd never known before. Yep. And like I said, I'm kind of a little standoffish somewhat until, I know that we cool. But it's dudes I ain't never met run up to me, bro.
Feel like they know you. They feel like they know you. Yeah, they feel like they know you.
It was some little young niggas that ran up on me. I thought I was going to have to put him down, nigga. I'm talking about, it was about 6 of them.
What they say, $130?
I'm talking about 5 little malnourished niggas that ran up on me, bro. And I'm like, hey, what the hell going on? I'm going to get on some unk shit like, hey, man, I know your daddy, my nigga. Hold on, relax. You know what I'm saying? I was going to cop a plea, but they all was like, hey, bro, we rap, bro. Yeah. Can we get an interview, bro? We love what you do. So
see,
I always say
you never really know.
You never know.
You never
bro.
know like the impact, the effect that you have, which is dope to see.
Which is dope.
You never know, man.
And I'm gonna say this: leaving those situations leaves me on cloud 9. I'm not gonna lie because it reassures you, man. Keep doing what the hell you doing. Yes. And it made me want to do more. It's like I got riled up. Like, oh man, I could be if they fucking with me like this. I'm barely scratching the surface with this shit. So
put the battery in your back, don't it?
Man, I swear to God, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Now let me ask you this because now you globe trotting, bro. Do you have a city you love to go DJ in?
Yes, a few.
Okay.
So, one that comes to mind, I love Salt Lake City. Just like, so I'm from Nebraska.
Yes.
Right. Nebraska flat. Ain't no, we might got a couple hills and that's it, right?
That shit flat. No, you right.
So
tornado country, goddamn.
Yeah, exactly. So when I go somewhere and see mountains, that's what really be getting me, right?
Okay,
the mountains be fucking man.
Oh, that's you, huh? That's you, huh?
I'm like, I'm gonna go to Denver, go to Salt Lake, go to Phoenix, and just be like, yo, man, if I'm not DJing, I'm staring out the window. I'm like, y'all see that mountain over there? Yeah. You see that one? That shit, it's cool. It's cool as hell to me. So I love that. Those are my favorite cities of DJing that I spend a lot of time in. I love Salt Lake City. I spent a lot of time in Tampa. Tampa's cool too.
Oh, I heard Tampa get lit.
It do. And so here's the thing with Tampa. Everybody no disrespect to Miami.
Yes, sir.
Tampa is like you just gotta go up the road a little bit.
Yeah.
And you there, and they really get down.
Yeah.
So it's I love going to Tampa. And then shit. San Francisco. I think San Francisco
I still
breeds.
ain't never been to San Francisco.
San Francisco breeds some of the San Francisco San Jose area.
Okay.
They breed some of the most fire DJs. Like it's a lot of hitters in like a lot of hitters. Yeah.
Man, I should have been a motherfucking DJ, bro.
Yeah, everybody
Only
say
because
that.
I always say this, man. I love watching a DJ do y'all thing, bro, because it's like watching somebody control the crowd, bro.
That's what I like.
Bro, it's that to me is captivating because I'll make sure I walk past the DJ booth and get a DJ attention, let them know, hey, bro, you killing this shit, bro. Like, what is that feeling though? Like, Nick, where you controlling 100 to thousands of people whole vibe for the night.
It's like it's so interesting. Like, cause I for me at least in the moment I don't feel it that way.
Okay,
I'm just like,
yes,
I'm doing a job. But like after I'm like, oh shit, like I done 3, 4, 5,000 shows, and that what's it called when you like internal thought or whatever. I'm like, if I really wanted to, I could just cut all this shit, make it dead quiet.
You know what I'm saying?
If I really wanted to,
bro.
I could really do that. But like it's
Facts.
cool, and I feel like for me at least, in the moment when the whole club is going, it's like, it feels weird because it's like you get to a point DJing, especially like when you have those nights when you're really on, where you're like, no matter what I play, it's gonna be a hit. Yeah, like I can do no wrong right now in front of these people. Every song I play is gonna be a hit. Every time I tell them, like I might cut the music. Anybody celebrating a birthday right now, like
sir.
like it's you hit a flow state, as the kids say.
I was just gonna ask you that. Do you get like a tunnel vision? Okay,
man. Where I'm like, any song I play, anything I say on this mic, anything I tell them to do, they gonna do it.
Man, and I've seen my dog do his thing, bro. Like, it's just, I just love that, bro. Like, and I think it's just the kid in me. Like I told y'all, if y'all fans of the show, when I was a kid, bro, I used to just practice doing certain things. But like, I had a crowd in front of me, G, and it was like watching somebody control a crowd of people, bro. It's so captivating to me, bro, because it's like, man, this one person,
exactly,
is making sure everybody having a good time. You got your weirdos who gonna try to fuck the vibe up and all that. But
even then, they can, but they can't at the same time. Because
we gonna go back to it.
Inside in their mind, they might be like, this shit's still hot.
This is hard. Now, how important is it as a DJ, bro, to curate to the ladies?
Man, to me, they run everything. Well, not to me, just in general. Everybody, I feel like everybody, ladies run everything.
Ladies run everything.
So
say
like,
that.
if you program your spot, party, event, whatever, if you cater it to where women can feel good, feel comfortable, feel safe, and have a good time, they will show up in droves, brother. They will show up in droves, and then the dudes will follow right behind them.
You damn right.
Like 100%.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. My bad. I got a little. I'm sorry.
You funny as hell. But like that's very important. So like I've seen so many places like where it's like, hey, if you want to succeed, cater it towards women. And that's not to say like, make everything, pink and girly.
Yeah.
But like make it to where they have a good time, they feel comfortable, they feel good, respected, and they will show up and they will have a good time. Like they will legitimately have a good time, and then after that, like everything else falls into place.
Because listen, y'all know my favorite segment on I-70 Podcast, Catch Up to This Pimpin'. Listen, all I got to say is this. It is a fact, bro. And listen, if you don't feel what I'm saying, you don't have to, because we all different. We're not a monolith.
They be wrong, though. They be wrong.
But they be wrong. You know what? Damn, fuck all this cookie cutter shit. Listen. We going where the beautiful women going to have a good time, bro. I don't know no real gentleman, if you will, unless you swing the other way, and we love you over here at I-70 Podcast. Y'all know we bring the world together one episode at a time.
Come on now.
But for me, if the women are there looking good, smelling good, feeling good, they dancing, they got their tongue out, they twerking, motherfuckers like me gonna be in the building, and I'm spending money. I'm buying drinks. I'm making sure her homegirls get everything for free. You gotta make sure the ladies having a good time, bro. Fellas, y'all know what's up. Let's just say you in your car, you having a good day. You can wash the car down, you got your shit on, and you ride past a spot, and it's a line of females, bro. Every real player that's gonna slow down a little bit and look like, damn, what's some women up in there?
Why are they all going in there?
Where they going?
Yep.
You gonna hit your partner, hey, bro, you heard about, hey, man, it's some women over here pulling. I mean, it's about the ladies, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it. Women rule the world, bro. It just is what it is, man. A lot of men do things for women. You might not say you don't. You might say you don't, and it's good if you don't. Like some men, they work out for themselves, and that's good, bro, because as men, we need this up here. But man, ain't nothing like working out and a woman finds your build attractive, bro. Listen, we going to the club, bro. It's for the ladies, bro. Like, come on, man. They in here looking good. Buy that girl a goddamn drink. And I'm going to say this too, Nick, before we move off this topic.
Please,
Snap some photos. You know, I like to do shit in the moment. Right here with your phone, baby. Listen, check this out. Catch me to this pimpin' part 2. Okay? You can't come out with John, okay, if you not going to get drunk and flirt with ugly women and big girls. I'm just keeping it real. Hold on. Just stay with me for a second. Just stay. This is John segment. This is what I love to do, okay? I like to make sure every woman in the building is having a great time, bro.
I did not expect you. I didn't know that's what we were saying.
I know.
By all means, I respect it. By all means, you got it. Bro.
Listen to me.
Come on now.
Because for me, and I'm not saying you got to go home with them or do nothing with them. I just said talk to. You feel what I'm saying? Because for me, I'm all about every woman or everybody in particular, but we're talking about the ladies. I want them to have a good time, bro.
That's a fact.
I want that big girl, she drinking, so she feels sexy too. I'll push up on that baby. You want something to drink? And all her fine friends looking like, why he talking to her? And let me say this, you women be hating on y'all big friends. When I go to buy the big girl a drink, here you come trying to butt all in. Why you
You're not talking to her.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Resbucia. Okay? Relax. Okay? But I'm just saying, y'all, I like to make sure everybody have a good time. Listen, from the gangsters to the nerds to the big girls, I want everybody to have a good time. And so hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? In all seriousness, because I didn't seen you out and I didn't been out we didn't been out together. That's a fact. John good for making sure everybody, no matter who you is, he want to make sure everybody having a good time. That's a fucking
thank you, brother.
Fact. That's a fact.
Bro, I want to
make sure everybody's having a good time.
For sure, man. Because listen, we don't need to be going to jail, fighting, dying. Bro, let's have a good time, bro. Let's let the DJ rock out. We drinking, whatever you indulge in. If you smoke, whatever, you dance. Man, let's have a good time, man. So, and like I said before, I don't want a frown in the spot. When I'm in the spot.
He's telling the truth.
I want us to have a good time, bro. And like I said before, I don't want them big girls to feel neglected because they pretty too. You feel what I'm saying? They women too. Goddamn, I want you to bend over too. Goddamn me. Sometimes you can't handle it, but but all the real though. But I'm being for real though. Y'all know I'm being facetious, but I'm being for real at the same time. Bro, just vouch for me. When I step into the spot, bro, I want everybody to have a good time, bro, because that's what it's about, man. Life too short, bro. Like if we gonna go out and listen, this is America, man. We spending our hard-earned money to go out. Man, let's have a good time while we out, man. Don't step on no toes, man. Yeah, I just want to put it out there.
He's telling the truth.
Man, thank you, bro. Thank you for giving me that second.
He's telling the truth.
Now, Nick, let me ask you this though, bro. I don't want you to give away, your plans or nothing like that. But like, in the future, do we see Nick Davis with a residency somewhere? Like what's next for Nick? Because you already you've done the college, you've done the college events, you've done the clubs, plenty of them. What's next? What's the next step up in your DJ journey, if you will?
So the next step up in the DJ journey, so I've done the residency things before.
Okay, got you.
Those can be fun. I think it just depends on what type of residency.
Yes, sir.
If it's something where it's like a monthly joint, I can get down with that.
Yep.
Every once a month I'm at this spot. But I think what's next for me is doing the things that I want to do. I'm very, very blessed to be able to DJ the things that I want to DJ.
Yes, sir.
What I always say is I get to DJ. Never I have to DJ.
Yes, sir.
So it's all like if I'm going to go play wherever, it's like, yo, I get to go DJ here tonight. It's never, I can't, I have to go DJ. It's I get to go DJ. So what's next for me is doing more of what I want. I love nightclubs. We was talking about. I adore nightclubs.
So you gonna always do that?
Yeah, I can't get away from it.
Yes,
and it's like I owing money, and they just I'm paying off my debt. That's right. That's what it feels like. I cannot get away from it. I love them. I truthfully do. I think they're so great. So always doing that. And then I think more traveling. I'm trying to DJ with intention now. So again, just things that I truthfully enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So like I love traveling. I love nightclubs. And then I like creating, new ideas with music and making things that I can just put out onto the world.
Yeah.
So
you did an international set yet?
I have not. No.
Is that in your plans? Do you want to do that?
I would love to. 100%. Yeah. Okay. I would love to.
What's the hot spot for DJs overseas?
Brother, everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere. I have a homie. Shout out my homie Nopa. Nopa Slaps. He does a party called R&B and Ribs.
Hey, boy!
Ain't that a yeah?
What a name, bro!
R&B and Ribs.
Yeah.
So he's done that. That party's based out of San Francisco. I told you, San Francisco got some heaters.
I'm going to San Francisco. I ain't never been.
But he does that party around the world.
Okay.
So like he just did Tokyo. He did Tokyo. He just did London.
Yes, sir.
And like they just be going over there. Like, it's dope. So yeah, overseas they just have a good time, man.
Yeah, man. I know that's just dope. Getting booked, bro, to go see the world, man.
And that's really my thing is that like traveling. So traveling is cool, but what was really cool is like you're paying me to go somewhere and DJ, but also like I get to like I've been to Alaska. I've been to most of the fucking states at this point. And it's like
my dog DJ'd in Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's cool as hell too. But like
getting it down up in Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's cool, bro.
Yeah, okay.
But like it's like you're paying me to like go see the world at this point, and like. Taking it back to like I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
That's right.
You know, like I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and you're like, yo, you want me to go to California? Then you want me to go to New York? I didn't, Philly, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Atlanta, Houston, like all these spots, and it's like, man, like it's cool just to be able to go out and see all these things.
You ever go back home and DJ?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bet you do the universities and whatnot, huh?
Yeah. So I do graduation every year.
Oh, that's tough. Oh,
graduation every year.
Boy, Nick, he's a cold boy. Hey, man, listen. Shout out to Omaha. Listen, first of all, shout out to Bud. You understand what I'm saying? Making sure Omaha on the map. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that Bud and individuals like yourself giving Omaha a new life, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My first introduction to Omaha was the movie Belly. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with this shit, Nick.
Yeah,
It was the movie
funny.
Belly.
That's actually hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? That was my introduction to Omaha. And I'm glad
a lot of people.
Yeah, bro.
People,
So
yeah.
I'm glad individuals like Bud and Nick, putting a different light on Omaha, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You've been to Omaha, haven't you, Esai? You wasn't on shit while you was out there, though. That's good. Now, listen, matter of fact, I'm glad, before we get up, how we looking, first of all? Good. I got a question for you, bro. Basketball related. He played the church league and shit. Listen, Stephen A. Smith, he got us in trouble, right? Okay, because the Lakers, Bron finally left. Shout out Bron. Look, LeBron Nation, we've been waiting to leave. I didn't want Chaz to go there in the first place. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, you know where he going?
Hold on, go and get set up. Let me and Nick discuss this real quick. What you think, Nick? What you got? Let me set it up then. According to Nick Davis, where do you think LeBron's next destination will be?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
With old Ann and them. Yeah, he's got LaMelo.
Yeah.
That would be a good look too, bro. LeBron running the point. Well, now it'd be LaMelo.
He
got to run
point. He got to run three. He running three. We got Jaden McDaniels. We got Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, that boy cold. Boy, I love people that play defense, but that would be a good look. Now, but listen, shit getting shaken up down now, Nick. JB done went to the Sixers.
That's a nasty team. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a nasty team.
I am not gonna hold you.
And if Bron slap at the 4,
yeah,
you got Embiid.
But the issue is kill the spider.
Good. Word, you kill it.
Yeah, good. It's good.
Okay.
Cool. Anyway,
get right. I'm gonna come to you, Eastside, baby. I ain't forgot about you.
No, the Sixers do make a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. They make a lot of sense. But Joel Embiid.
Shout out to the big fella, man. He don't really stay healthy like that though. No, you right on that.
But the fact that, and so another thing, sports is my jam too.
That's right.
People always ask me I don't listen to music. I only listen to podcasts.
Okay, got you.
Shout out I-70 and shout out sports podcast. Like I just listen to that all the time. So I've gotten really into basketball and football. Joel Embiid is the only reason that will not work.
I hear that, bro.
He's the only reason that will not work.
Yeah.
1, 2. You know how much the Celtics had to have hate. I'm gonna use hate. Hate strong word.
Hate strong word.
They had to have hated Jaylen Brown and say, "Hey, give us Paul George."
Bro, JB for Paul George.
You know how much I was arguing with my homies about this.
Yeah.
I think Paul George is the most overrated superstar we've had in a long time.
Okay, now hold on. Okay, you said overrated though.
Overrated superstar.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Yeah.
No titles.
Mm-hmm.
No MVPs. The most close he's gotten is a 3rd place finish, and that was 7 years ago.
Yes.
He's still on a max contract. I think he's making $52 million a year.
He's making a lot.
For what?
I feel you, bro.
And he was smoking weed last season.
His best time, bro, was them Indiana years.
And
when he was going up against Bron and them.
He used them, and them Indiana years was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
He used them Indiana years to catapult him to go to the Thunder,
yes,
the Clippers, the Sixers, and now the Celtics.
That's a fact.
He is I'm trying to think of he's like a rapper that put out one hot, you know what I was about to say?
I know where you going, bro.
No, you don't.
Well, go ahead.
He like Jay-Z.
Okay, hold on. You cannot
I'm fuck with you.
Hell no.
I'm fuck with you.
Hell no.
I'm fuck with you. I'm fuck with you.
Whoa.
Goddamn.
You know, AJ, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now.
He cool.
I'm gonna call Matt for that one.
He cool. But I call him myself.
Yeah.
I call him myself. He cool. Jay-Z cool. But
yeah.
I have a lot of opinions about Jay-Z.
I heard that.
It's just
I always say this about Jay-Z. I'm gonna say this about music, period. Everything ain't for everybody.
It's not that.
Because I got a homeboy who he feel the same way about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z cool. I don't understand what he, and granted, I'm 28, right? I view it as Jay-Z stepped up when there was a power vacuum in hip hop. Biggie had died, Tupac had died.
That's a fact.
There was no face.
Now that's true though.
There was no face hip hop.
That is true.
Jay-Z, being a businessman, said, "Hey, I can use this one move like Paul George would and catapult myself for the next 15, 20 some odd years."
But see now, with that being said though, if I'm already rapping at the same time of these gentlemen, I don't know they're gonna meet their early demise.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that vacuum, he would have been a fool not to step in that light.
Yes, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is,
you saying that's where his popularity kind of went. I mean, I feel you on that. But I mean, remember who he was competing with though, Nick? In that vacuum, a lot of dudes came into that space. A DMX, a Nas, like a lot of people in the mid-90s.
Nas had bad beat selection. That's always been his thing.
Bro, always. And I'm a huge Nas fan.
DMX put out like 2 or 3 number 1 albums in a year.
2 platinum albums in the same year. It's never been done before.
Facts. So he did it. He was a major star.
Yeah.
I just think Jay-Z just handled the business aspect a little.
Okay. Now I see your point. And I can kind of agree with you from this aspect. I believe Jay and Rockefeller sold a lifestyle.
Correct.
All the gold bottles, the money.
But remember when Jay-Z said, "Yo, we off the jerseys in the club," and everybody was like, "All right,
yeah, fuck these jerseys." Yeah, okay, I see what you get that.
Like he just do whatever he like.
So you say his rapping ability and his business savviness is what pushed him to the moon. I can't fight that.
But they're like, "Yo, this is my GOAT," and I'm like, "If you're a businessman, 100%, yeah, he's very, very smart businessman." Yeah. But like, aside from that, like he don't get me wrong, he be rapping his ass off.
I'm just gonna say that JB rapping his ass off.
He rapping his ass off, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that be rapping a lot better.
I heard it. Now listen, before I get off of this,
it's a little cat from New Orleans, Louisiana that be
Wayne. But now listen, I'll say this though, that's our GOAT though.
That should be everybody fucking GOAT.
I ain't gonna say it should be everybody's, but that's our GOAT because that's our era.
I'm gonna say it. Fuck it.
That's fine. Hey, listen, you ain't gonna get no pushback. Listen, I always say this, bro. If you say Jay, if you say Wayne, I mean, the kids now gonna say Drake. Some people gonna say Kanye. It's certain names I'm not gonna get mad at you for saying, bro. Like, but it gotta be some stats. It gotta be some influence. It gotta be something to it, though.
And you can't be a YN that I don't want to have a rap.
I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Because they gonna say young boy, and then
come on, bro.
But then if you challenge them, they might up it on you.
No, real shit though, bro. Listen, when I seen all them niggas at his concert waving green flags, but listen, once again, he's they GOAT. Because, I mean, they watching him do what he do in real time. We watched Wayne in real time. Take every banger, every beat that was popping and flip it and make it his own song. I don't see nobody doing that.
I remember, and that just...
Take us back then, Nick.
I remember I went to the I Am Music tour.
Yes, sir.
Was 2010, maybe. And Lil Wayne, it was Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, and Lil Wayne. And I remember all I cared about was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking GOAT. And I remember he was doing all his stuff, did the Carters and all that. And then he like, "Yo, cut the music." He walked out to the front of the stage. Motherfucker, this was the hardest shit. Yeah. John. He looked up. He said, "I think it's time we take the ceiling off this motherfucker." And no ceiling was dropped. I said, "Oh,
listen to me. I seen Wayne twice in concert. When he came, last time he came to Kansas City.
I was there. Yeah, I was there. I will always go see Lil Wayne.
For sure. And listen, and we saw him in Vegas. We was at it was Memorial Day weekend. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. We was in Vegas. We was at Dre's nightclub. Phenomenal concert, bro. Like, he's really a showman, bro. He's really an artist, bro. After every set, he said thank you. Yeah, bro, come on, bro. Like, a real rock star, bro. Like, it was phenomenal.
Give you the best bars you ever heard in your life, and then
thank you. Like, I'm talking about phenomenal, bro. Like, that man was made to do music. Now, I'm ready for you now. You start, bro. Look, check this out, bro. Stephen A. Smith done caught some hell, right? Because, the Lakers that made all these moves, right? And they whole damn team look like the 1950 Lakers. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, but he caught some backlash because he said, this is the NBA. You not gonna win nothing with a bunch of white dudes. What do you say to that point, bro? Because you hoop, right? You've hooped your entire life. What are your thoughts on that statement?
American white dudes, or you?
Yeah. No, you got Luka. He got that one. He got that one.
Austin Reeves is a spicy white.
He's a bad motherfucker.
He a spicy white.
Yeah, he a bad motherfucker. I like that.
Spicy white. He a spicy white.
That, bro.
He a spicy white. Yeah,
so yeah, go ahead. But now he do got Luka though, who's better than 95% of the NBA.
I don't know. I think a person in his position shouldn't should be careful to not say stuff that sounds too ignorant.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I heard that. I heard that.
But I mean, it's like there's truth in everything.
You know what I'm saying? No.
The PC answer is that.
For sure. Cause look, that's what I said, bro. Cause like you seen people online, they was like, but if white dude said this, that, and the third, my pushback on that is this. If a white dude comes out and say, bro, you're not winning no NHL championship with a bunch of black dudes, I don't think no black person will have any pushback with that.
But you said the truth to everything except for that, because like if you get
An all black hockey team?
imagine
No,
they let us skate.
Wait, hold on now. But you talking about if black folks finally say, okay, we playing hockey. In today's time, look, 2026, the NHL championship, Stanley Cup, excuse me. If it's a team full of brothers,
Team full of YNs.
man,
Think about it.
y'all not winning. Come on, bro.
Team
Y'all
full
not
of
winning.
YNs.
No, come on, Nick, bro. They ain't winning shit.
And you know I ain't gonna hold you. So another thing with that, because I golf as well, right?
Okay, all right. My dog, do we golf?
I love golf.
love that we in golf now.
I know.
Oh, I see brothers out there golfing and shit.
Hey,
Beautiful time.
I've been I really just started taking golfing serious.
Yes.
Like last 2 years, I started smoking drives like 290, 300 yards. I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
Let me like actually try it. Case in point though, so going back to what you're saying, you know, you seen your boy Brian golfing,
Brian is golfing.
and he just kind of
He just getting good.
He's just
Ain't this some
good
shit?
at it.
He's just getting
He's
good.
fucking good at it.
Smoke
J.R.
here.
Smith,
Yes.
just good at it.
Yeah.
So like, you get a team. Hey,
Now,
you know,
so to your point, and I'm glad you went there, Nick, because I've been saying this about soccer, right? I've been getting this World Cup. I've never been a soccer fan. Yeah, I know the big names and all of that. You know what I mean? But I've never been a soccer fan, right? Not to say that it's a beautiful sport, but this year was the first time I finally sat down and watched football. You understand what I'm saying? and I've been saying this: if black folks finally said, "Fuck it, we playing soccer," oh, you motherfuckers would be in trouble.
imagine like a 2017 Tyreek Hill.
Come on, dog.
Coming down the side.
Bro.
Down the side.
Come on, bro. And the whole team is Tyreek Hills.
Or even better,
Okay.
imagine a team of Tyreek Hills and one LeBron James that's coming down as your striker, and
Come
they
on,
gonna
bro.
just cross it into the middle, and LeBron
Dog.
at 6'8", what is it, like 6'8", like 270 or something?
250, come on, bro. Running 4-4s and shit.
Above everybody else, he
Come on,
just
bro.
had the ball. Come on,
It'll
What?
get bad, bro. It'll get bad.
Imagine like a Ja Morant. Just that can Ja Morant perfect.
Yeah.
50-inch vertical.
Bicycle kicking shit.
Shit.
Head button shit, goddamn me. Listen, that's what I'm saying about soccer. And that's what I'm saying with the whole point about the NBA. Currently speaking, if there is a team full of African Americans playing hockey, right? They just decided we just gonna join the league. Yeah, get your ass whooped. Now, as time goes on,
It's like evolution, ain't it?
evolution.
It's like
Give me
evolution.
some. That's what
It's
I'm
like
talking about.
evolution.
Right? So I'll say this in regards to soccer, right? It's one thing I've learned through this World Cup. I'm low-key expert now, yeah. I've learned this, bruh. Football is more of a culture thing everywhere else. In the United States of America, we got a lot of other things that we do very
Correct.
well.
Yeah.
Right? But it's a fact that our best athletes don't play
That
soccer.
is a fucking fact.
You understand what I'm saying? Our best athletes go play basketball, football. We run track, we box, even our white boys, they go play baseball. They play hockey. You know what I mean? Soccer is in our sport. Hell, we only place they call it soccer. Everyone else calls it football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like if African Americans say, if them kids in the hood say, bro, we playing soccer, the whole world is in trouble.
It's the same, but it's the same as like, because I don't know if you've seen it where like kids in the hood, they like, yo, they start doing gymnastics, and they like just, because I remember this is the favorite, my thing, like when it comes to like specifically like gymnastics. I
Yes.
remember growing up, we was playing like
Talk about it now.
hide and go seek or whatever.
Yes, sir.
In the hood, and it really wasn't. I was just with my cousins or whatever.
That's the hood shit. Fuck you talking about? You not grandma house guy? Fuck you talking about?
But I remember it was like us, a bunch of kids from the neighborhood or whatever. And I think I might have been it. And I was like, and I'd never been like a climber or anything like that. But I was like, I watched a kid like just one hop a fence.
Bro,
I said, oh shit.
you see some crazy shit in
He
the hood.
one hopped the fence, and then we was chilling, and they was like, hey, yo, everybody, y'all want to start doing backflips? And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
And I remember, and he ain't lying, bro. I remember that era, bro. We used to take old ass mattresses
yeah, what
and
the
put them in the
fuck?
backyard and just flip. I mean,
What
look at
the fuck?
I mean, listen, arguably the greatest, gymnastics, athlete of all time, Simone Biles.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like with our athletics genetically, they say it comes from slavery and all of that, whatever. You do scientific, research, right? Athletically, bro, whatever we put our mind to, They didn't let us in baseball for a long time. They didn't let us in basketball. They didn't let us in football. Hell, they said black quarterbacks wouldn't make it. Now every damn quarterback is black now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real. And then the white ones all mobile too. They didn't want mobile quarterbacks. I'm just saying, y'all keep, and I'm going to say this. The rest of the world, y'all been on our ass as of late. I'm not going to lie. Y'all been coming at us black folks hard these last few years, or maybe this year. Even our African counterparts and shit. Y'all piling on too. Y'all keep doing all that shit because y'all driving us together. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all created some unity out this bitch. And sooner or later, bro, we gonna look up and go, okay, let's just take over all this shit.
Yeah.
Because we got everything else. We just don't got soccer.
I'm
just keeping it like my dog said. Imagine LeBron coming down the middle of the motherfucking field.
Yeah.
Imagine Tyreek Hill not being offside and he just waiting. Like, yeah, go ahead, kick the ball. I got it.
And
like,
just gone.
And I'm gonna outrun all you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Usain Bolt at goalie. And goalie doing him a disservice because he fast man on
Come on, cuz.
I think you put Braun at goalie.
Or Brian at goalie.
Truthfully, yeah, I think you put Braun at goal. You put Usain Bolt probably at like a striker position.
Yeah.
You got I'm putting Tyreek Hill like my right wing, and he's just,
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it'll get bad, bro. So, but listen, I always say I just enjoy that. I like that what the World Cup is doing, though. I mean, I think you're getting a lot of kids in different communities, bro, interested in soccer now, bro, because it's something, man, and it's a beautiful thing. Now that I'm understanding the game, I should say, it's becoming a beautiful thing.
Hey, and I get the World Cup going on.
Yeah.
Same thing with soccer, or same thing with golf too. Because the thing with golf,
Say that.
Thing with golf about it, we like style. We like
yeah.
It's you can go golf and you could be looking right.
Listen to me, man.
You
My
can be
dog.
looking
Listen,
right.
my dog had the Asics on. Looking, I'm talking about, hey, I had to hit my dog. I'm like, hey, okay, boy, what you got going on? I mean, this is what my dog told me, matter of fact. Yeah, bro, I got a tea time at 12. I don't know who this nigga think he is now.
I'll do that same thing.
Yeah, before I said he got a tea time now, I'm going to get at you after my tea time. First of all, relax.
Hey, but we be out there, you be geared up, kitted up.
Yeah, bro.
And you be feeling, you be outside. Like, it's good to get outside. You might be with the bros. You might crack a little cutty, like.
And I hear that, bro. I love when I be seeing my fellow gentlemen. We got our shirts tucked in, good polos. Or you going out there comfortable.
Yeah, I don't do polo.
What's your attire?
So I went to private school. So I anytime I don't wear polo, I'm not wearing polo.
I heard that.
But no, I'm good for the little collars, the blade polos.
Gotta have a collar, huh?
No. I don't. I do the ones without the collar.
Yes, sir.
It's just a collar shirt.
Yeah.
They call it the blade polo because it ain't got no collar on it.
Learning verbiage.
Come on now.
And then, so hold on, before we get up out of here. So as far as getting started, should I just give me some clubs off of Facebook Market or something? Or should I go give me a...
Nope. Go get
I know that shit high.
Go to
Marketplace?
Face Marketplace. The very first set of clubs I got, and I still got another set. I ain't got there's not a driver, not a putter in there. But hit me up,
Man, I got you, man.
They sit in the closet, but
I'm starting to do shit, y'all.
Yeah. But no, I always just get a used pair. Just go out and play. Just go to the driving range. Don't go play. Just go. To
So
the
that's where I should start.
Go to the driving range.
And just hit.
Go to the driving range. Just hit, and then hit to kind of get a feel for it. Naturally athletic, so you'll get something. But when it comes to the fine details, if you want to just go out and have fun, just go out and have fun, right?
Yeah.
Just expect to lose a lot of golf balls.
We competitive though.
Yeah. It just expect. So I'll get there. Expect to lose a lot of golf balls. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But then what I always say, and this was the thing for me, I was like, hey, I kind of want to get good at this.
Yes.
Take some couple. I took 2-3 lessons to change your life. It'll make it so that you can just hit the ball. You ain't gonna shoot like you Tiger Woods now, but you're gonna be able to keep you're gonna be able to keep the same golf ball, and that's gonna make it fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, y'all listen, wait till I get out there on that damn boy. I'm gonna be out there doing my thing, bro.
Hey, I-70 podcast on the golf course.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, my dog give me my. I told you I'm finna get up off this couch in a minute. Now listen, I have my dog in the building, okay? For now, I want to thank my dog for coming through, man. It's been an amazing episode. My dog dropped nothing but gems. We reminisced a little bit about the old times and the future. Now, look, Nick, before you get up out there, bro, do you got anything you want to give to the people before you leave? Any dates coming up or anything, bro?
Yes, July 11th, Goodies Block Party. Incline on 9th, 1414 West 9th Street, in the West Bottoms. At Goodies Party, hit us up. Got that block party gonna be super dope. Next Saturday, 1 p.m. July 11th, and the big one. The big one.
Talk to me now.
The big one. September.
Okay.
27th.
Okay.
Nobody know about this. This is the
Man, get some notes, Esai. What the fuck you doing? Go ahead. I'm listening, bro. Go ahead.
Goodies 7-year anniveyer.
Oh, you ain't picked the location, none of that shit, huh?
I ain't gonna tell you the location.
Okay.
But I'm good on promoting. So the plan right now, or the plan is, and actually this is just what's gonna happen. Your boy Bobby Valentino.
okay, Bobby V.
So we was talking about Lil Wayne. Miss, I'm gonna do a Lil Wayne verse on Miss Officer. When
That's
he,
right.
you know.
That's right.
So, but yeah, no, Goody 7-year anniversary, September 27th. You're gonna hear about it real soon. So yeah, got that, and it's crazy. It's gonna be 7 years of that, and so I ain't never done an artist before, so I'm gonna have Bobby V do Slow Down, and I'm gonna be on the side of the stage doing body rolls and shit.
That's
like
what I'm talking about. You and I'm gonna be right there too, drunk off nothing but good Hennessy. I'm telling you. Now,
Hennessy,
listen,
oh my god.
yeah, come on, man. You know your boy still drink Hennessy, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm like that. That's why I'm laying the way I am.
I've never told you. I think Hennessy is a social contract. I think black folk actually don't like Hennessy. I think we've been listen.
Okay.
I think we've been brainwashed to think we like Hennessy because if you go to a black folk and you say, "Hey, I don't drink Hennessy," they look at you funny.
My dog.
They look at you funny, right?
Okay.
It's the same way as if you go to the family reunion and say you don't know how to play spades, they look at you funny.
But no, you should be looked at funny, motherfucker, if you don't know how to play spades. At a black,
it's the same.
So, no, that's that bullshit.
But no, listen. But see, so you see how you did that?
Yes.
Same thing. If you go to a spot and you say, "Yo, I don't drink Hennessy."
No,
Same
okay.
thing.
Okay, now let me see. We
Let's
finna end the motherfucking show, but my dog came in and bought my Hennessy
That's
consumption. And you want to know, Brother Knowledge? That's my dog, Brother Knowledge. Brother Knowledge, meet Nick. That's Nick Davis.
Pleasure.
Listen, my dog, that's the OG. He came in and bought my Hennessy consumption. He was like, bro, you got to stop drinking that motherfucking Hennessy. Listen, let me
It's
explain.
a social construct. You can't convince me otherwise.
Let me explain about my Hennessy, right? Hennessy is the one thing that gets me there the fastest. And it's just me keeping it real. I don't do it for...
You don't like the taste? Nope.
Let me keep it real. No, I'm finna break this shit all the way down. For me, for Hennessy, right? Yes, I picked it up because that's what I saw growing up. So to your point, you right? But I will say this though. Anything else that I drink, of course there are things that are smoother, but Hennessy gets me there. It gets me where I need to be when I want to be there.
And see,
everything else I gotta drink 5 of them. I gotta take, Hennessy get me right there. I'm like, I'm in my zone.
Take 3 shots of Hennessy, you take 3 shots of tequila. I think you.
I can't do tequila. Tequila gets me too hyper.
That's the issue right there.
Oh, hell.
You're measuring it in shots, and that's what get me
I'm
there
talking cups,
faster.
though, brother.
Listen, hear me, bro.
Damn it.
I'll let you.
Hell, you done started.
Listen. What has to happen is you have to get a nice glass of something, right? And you want to sip it because and this is what people don't realize. Alcohol is not about how much you drink, how fast you drink it. It's about how much you drink and how long you're drinking it. So the same glass, 2 pours of bourbon, I'm gonna get there over a course of hour, 2 hours, and I'm feeling myself the whole time.
That's too long.
It's not. It's not, because if you ain't got 2 hours, what you doing anyway?
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna respond.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got 2 hours, what you doing anyway? This ain't
That was
black and mild.
that's an adult response.
I am my OG
That's what I'm
coming here, bro.
saying. If we gonna sit down,
Yeah,
if we gonna sit down,
catch
right? We gonna sit down. We sitting down.
Yeah.
Don't sit down and stand up, nigga. What you down for?
This nigga's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, but no, look, keep the mic, brother. Now,
Bar it
look,
up. I ain't gonna-
this is what I'm saying, on the real. Because you've introduced me to things that are smoother than Hennessy.
Yeah.
You have. I give you that credit. You introduced me to about 2 things that are way smoother than Hennessy. I'm saying Hennessy, that's just me though, bro. Like when I drink Hennessy, I'm in the zone that John needs to be in. Let me explain.
That's what he turned into John for real.
There you go, Nick. What you said when we was talking, I make sure everybody have a good time. Hennessy, I turn into John because I'm the best vibe off the Hennessy because anything can transpire and we good money. You feel what I'm saying? 1, I'm going to have me a good time. I'm going to make sure everybody kicking it, having a good time. Everybody, the vibe is going, right?
Yeah.
If some ass need to get whooped, John will transpire, go over there and handle my business. 3, and if a young lady want to, have her way with me, you know what I'm saying? Hennessy so it's a trifecta. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I wrong? Goddamn me, brother Knowledge.
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, all right.
You're just young.
All right, Brandon. See, I hate when big on.
And they damn near one and the same, for real. You don't know no better. When you learn better, you do better. You better. You don't know no better.
I can't stand this motherfucker, bro. Listen. Yeah, cut this motherfucker mic, because we finna get the fuck up out of here. Listen, y'all just heard Brother Knowledge. He came in last minute. I should have never told his ass to get the mic. I-70 Podcast. My dog Nick Davis came in the bit. Thank you, brother, for coming
Appreciate
through.
you, brother.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell, man. Tap into what I got going on. This is the I-70 Podcast, and we out.